Well, hey everyone. I had another video in the works for you for this week, and I might still get it finished. I hope to, and get it uploaded to you. But I had to put it on the back burner for now because I feel the need to address some issues that are stemming from last week's video. And I will clarify all of that stuff in a minute. I do want to ask you, though, that if you leave a comment on this video, please don't leave the names of other channels in the comments, because I don't want this to get taken out of context and blown out of proportion. So just hear us out and take it at face value, and then we will get back to business. Life is normal. All right, folks? So here we go. Last week I made a video, and at the end of it there was maybe 2-minute little satire that was about the direction that homesteading has gone in.
There's a new age of homesteader that's evolving into something else.
It's not about age. Now, I think in that video I had said the new generation.
We didn't mean...
That was just because I didn't have the other word. I should have just said the new age, yeah. Okay? So anyway, the prelude to that little segment, I used the Waltons and Little House on the Prairie as a reference. And I did so because when you watch those shows, or you saw the thumbnail, they weren't called that in those days, but you knew what the video was about. And your thumbnail to your channel is supposed to be representative of your content. And that is even in YouTube policies. So I talked in a video a while back about the thumbnails and the direction that homesteading has gone in, with all of the butts and boobs and sex. And
just because we think homesteading should be wholesome doesn't mean it has to be. That is true.
It was sharing our thoughts on our channel, and that's what we do.
And there's no one right way to homestead. If you like to do nearly naked homesteading, that's great.
That's fine. But I don't have to like it, and I don't have to say that I like it. So let's get to the point. So last week I made the video, and at the end there was this short little skit that was poking fun
at all the butts and boobs on the homesteading thumbnails.
Yes.
That's all it was doing.
It was about that, but it was also about the whole direction that homesteading has gone in. In the past, if you went into the woods to cut firewood, you went into the woods to cut firewood. And now it's cutting firewood off the grid.
The off-grid wood, yeah.
You know, you would be like butchering a deer, and now it's butchering a deer off the grid. It would be off-grid property. I'm seeing that. I don't care what they call it, but I can feel that it's kind of silly, because everything is off the grid until you put power to it.
Give me a beer.
Good boy. Good boy.
This right here is an off-grid gardening trowel. All right? We use the squirrels with the off-grid pine cone, and she's got her off-grid firewood.
What I'm doing is I'm getting my off-grid firewood that we cut in the off-grid forest.
As opposed to the on-grid forest. And the video was of just generating laughter within our audience about the silliness about off-grid and the butts and boobs.
We all need a little laughter right now.
Yeah.
I think we can all agree on that.
And if you read through the comments, people would say like, wow, I had a really hard week. Thank you so much. This is the first time I've laughed all week. Oh, I had a belly laugh. It was belly laugh, belly laugh, belly laugh. People crying because they were laughing so hard.
It was a silly satire. It was not directed at anybody particularly.
That's right. It was not to poke hatred or bring harm
There was
to anyone.
nothing
It was
hateful at all in that video.
nothing at all. And it was not directed at anyone. It was directed at the stuff I see in the thumbnails. Why do I see it in the thumbnails? Well, when I go to respond to a comment, the sidebar shows the most recommended off-grid videos. They're all butts and boobs. Why are those recommended? We all know sex sells. It always has. Nothing has ever changed there. Why do they do it? To get more views. It works for them. That is fine.
And we're not saying that a beautiful woman with a beautiful body should hide her body. You don't have to hide. That's not what we're saying.
That's right. So it's just that is representing homesteading now. We didn't bash anyone.
We didn't do any bashing.
We were just having fun at the homesteading, the new age of homesteading.
Mama's sticking a caboose way out for the fancy thumbnail. This is off the grid.
I think what we need to do is have a sense of humor, let emotions settle, and stop hating. Just stop hating. Let's just all have fun.
Yeah, why don't we, huh? So we feel the need to come out and clarify all of this and send out our heartfelt apology.
We do. We didn't mean to hurt anybody's feelings. We didn't target anybody. We were having fun. It was silly. People laughed about it. So we really apologize if this caused issues for anybody, if it stirred any problems on your page. We are sorry. It's not what we meant to do.
I hate this kind of video. I hate drama. We don't want drama. We don't have drama in our life because if something is said between us, we have a problem, we let the dust settle and we don't act spontaneously on the emotions. We let that settle. We let the dust settle, and then we talk it out like adult human beings. But we had to learn our way through that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's easy to let your emotions run away with you. It really is.
That's right. People can trigger your emotions. You're the only one that can control them. And it's best to just let the dust settle, think about it, and then react. You all know what I'm talking about, especially if you're married. All right, folks, so that's it for now. Sorry to have to bother you with all of this, but we had to clarify where we were coming from as it got all twisted around, and we apologize.
Apologies.
All right, so that's it. We'll get back to our regularly scheduled program.
Spread the love.
All the best to you. God bless.
Frankie and the boss out walking in the woods, living life happy and free. Tracks in the snow everywhere they go. There's a pokey way up in that tree. A beaver built a pond where they have some fun, taking life a day at a time. Best friends until the end. Frankie and the boss. Frankie and the boss. Frankie and the boss.